Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick update video of kind of like where I've been and why I'm coming back. I'm sorry that like the wheel is taking up my half of my face, but I like the real only alone time I get is when I'm in the car, so it's easier for me to record here, and I don't want to be holding it because I'm driving. Anyways, so I am trying to come back. I wasn't really around for like a long time anyway to begin with, but those of you who are still following me, even though I've been gone, I really appreciate it. So I left. The reason why I stopped doing YouTube, I left about, I really don't remember if it was like 5 years ago, 7 years ago. I honestly couldn't tell you. It's been a while. So when I started YouTube, I had just, I believe, if I remember correctly, I had just like dropped out of college. I really didn't drop out. I pretty much failed out of college, and I didn't know what I was doing at the same time. Like maybe like the year before, I think it was the year before, I had gone through this really hard breakup. For me, it was really hard. I took it very hard, and it was hard for me to do really anything because, not do anything, but I had to like re-find myself and reinvent myself because I had so deeply and strategically intertwined like my identity with his. For example, I was going to school to be a teacher, and I chose that particular career field because I knew that wherever he got a job, I would have a job. I wasn't going to school for myself. So when we broke up, I didn't really have a sense of self, like me, what my life was without him. So I started YouTube, not just because of him, but I love, and I still love makeup and skincare and the beauty world or whatever. Like I love taking care of myself and feeling good about myself, and makeup helps me do that. So I started YouTube, and then it only lasted a little while because I was nannying at the time, and I was working all kinds of jobs. Actually, it was mainly nannying, but yeah, I nannied for about 6 months, and then I decided I wanted to go back to college. The lady I was nannying for, oh my gosh, she is probably one of the most strongest, independent, badass females I've ever encountered, and she's still so amazing. And she just really, it wasn't necessarily that she encouraged me. I mean, she did encourage me, but like she just created such a great example of what a woman could do with or without a man. It was wonderful. So I decided to go back to school. I had to pay out of pocket because I did fail out of school. So excuse me, I went to ACC for a little bit in the summer, got my GPA back up, got back into Texas State, and I figured out what I wanted to do, and I did it. I got my degree in forensic anthropology. I guess I got it in anthropology with a focus in forensics, with a minor in biology. So it sounds great, and it is great. It's a huge freaking accomplishment, mainly because everybody that I knew, not everybody that I knew, but like people in my life, like I wasn't that person, like I wasn't that smart. I wasn't that person who could get a degree in biology or anything like that. So it's a huge accomplishment for me. It took me a long time. I graduated in 2017, so I focused all of my energy on school. School was not easy for me. It is not easy for me. It's extremely difficult. It takes every bit of energy that I could have, excuse me, to do school. With that said, during that time, I was working at Gold's Gym in the kids care unit. I don't remember what it's called. And I was working at a print shop for the school district, excuse me, that I was at for like grade school. And so I was still working a lot. And then I would try to like get odd jobs here and there. That's actually where I met my fiance. And so I ended up meeting this person in a class one day, and we ended up hitting it off. We're no longer friends, but we're not, that sounds rude, but we're no longer in each other's lives, which is totally fine. But she ended up telling me like, hey, I have a friend who does this and he might need help for one of these events. Would you like to go? And I was like, sure. So I went. It was fine. Didn't think anything of it. Made my money, whatever. The next year came, and again, that friend, our mutual friend, said again, hey, remember that event that you did last year? We're gonna do it again. Would you like to help? And I was like, of course. So I didn't think anything of him. He was super kind and super sweet and nice. But I just didn't think about him in that way, just because I actually assumed him and our mutual friend were like a thing. But they weren't. I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to like figure out how this angle works because it's on the side. So, anyways, he was like being really sweet and kind. He got me this ring that he, I guess, saw that I was looking at. I still have that ring. I don't wear it anymore. I don't have enough fingers. But yeah, we ended up talking, and I was like, weren't you with someone like the last time that I saw you? And he's like, oh yeah, we're no longer together. And I was like, oh, okay. Also, another reason why I was kind of like put off by him, he's older, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just hadn't been with someone that much older than me. That sounds weird. He's 11 years older than me. He's not like 6 years old. But yeah, we ended up becoming friends. Very close friends. And then we've been together ever since. So, and then last August 3rd, he proposed. And it was, I might cry. Gosh darn it. It's just one of the best days of my life. So, and now we're planning one of, if not the best day of our lives. And we'll be getting married this year. So yeah. Anyway, so where I've been since the last time y'all have seen me, I graduated college. I got my degree. I actually have a wonderful job. I actually got my job in my career field within 7 months of graduating, which, it's not to brag, it's just so hard to do. It seems like it's so difficult for people nowadays to get a job. I was so stressed out. I am very blessed, and I got a job in my career field in the town that I'm living. Like, it's amazing, and I love my job. I got engaged. We are currently planning a wedding. We are currently looking at buying a house. Everything is really falling into place. I'm happy. So yeah, I'm hoping to come back on here just to talk about whatever we want to talk about, to be honest, but I still love beauty and skincare. So I figured, you know what, I just need to do it. But right now, because I still live at home with my parents who take care of my niece and my nephew, this is the only quiet time I have. So yeah, it was great talking to you all. Hopefully it was great talking to y'all, like y'all are talking back to me. It was great to record again for a purpose. So see y'all next time. Hopefully I'll post up a video soon about actually this look. I think I did record. I need to edit it. But bye guys.